welcome to my channel, and today I have another theatre vlog for you. So today I'm actually heading to Leeds Playhouse to go and see Here We Go Again, which is a new musical about Dolly Parton. It features her songs in it and I'm really looking forward to it. It should be really fun. I've kindly been gifted my tickets by Leeds Playhouse to go and review the show. So obviously I'll show you around the theatre, show you the view from my seat, and then give you a full review of the show when I get home. So I hope you enjoy this little video. So I'm just at the tram station now. It is 10:37 and tram's due in 6 minutes, so I've got plenty of time. I should be able to get some breakfast / brunch on, so get to the train station because I've not had anything to eat yet. But I'm getting a bit hungry, so I should have time.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country.
Yeah, so here's the train. I made it. It is 11:14. I didn't think I was going to make it at one point. It leaves at 20 past. But it was supposed to start at Chester and they cancelled it from Chester and it's starting from here, so yeah, at least it's still going. I've made it on time. I just desperately need the toilet now as soon as it opens.
Yeah, she's my country girl. She can let her hair down, but got her feet on the ground. I can't get enough of her. She can drive me so wild, just with that sweet smiling. There's nobody else for me. My heart starts racing every time I'm looking at her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing to me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country.
Okay, so I've now arrived in Leeds. It's 10 to 1, so I need to go and find some food before I head to the theatre. Okay, so it's now 1 o'clock. I just quickly stopped off at Greg's to get some lunch. They eat this and head to the theatre. I want to try and get to the theatre for 1:30. Show starts at 2, so I should have plenty of time. So it's now 25 past 1. I've just arrived at Leeds Playhouse. Just going to go and head in, have a little look round the theatre, and the show will start till 2, so got a little time to have a little look round.
Yeah. All right. Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. Ah. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up.
just collected my programme from the desk. There is merch available as well. Okay, so I'm going through Courtyard 1. I'm on road GC 1.
You guys are the first, right?
Okay, so I'm on road GC 1. Okay, so I'm now in my seat. I'm on road GC 1 and this is the beach. Okay, so I'll go back to you now in the interval. Hi, so it is now the interval and I'm really enjoying it. It's a really fun upbeat show, getting the audience involved as well, and yeah, really enjoying it. Can't wait for the second half now, and obviously I'll tell you all about it once I get home, but so far really enjoying it. Hi, so it's now 4:30. The show has finished and I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun and get everyone up dancing and joined in at the end, which was a lot of fun. So yeah, really enjoyed it. Obviously I'll tell you more when I get home, but I'm gonna head to get some food now because my train's not till about 5:30. It's 4:30 now, so I've got about an hour to get some food and head home. So I'll get back to you now probably once I'm home. So I just decided to come to McDonald's and get some food before I get my train. So it's now 5:30 and I'm on the train. It's not leaving for another 10 minutes yet. But I got a little snack for the train, just got Twix and a drink. I'm gonna have this while I wait for the train to leave.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy.
Hi, so I'm now back from seeing Here You Come Again at Leeds Playhouse. I thought I'd just tell you a little bit about the show. So the show is currently running at Leeds Playhouse in their courtyard theatre, and it's on there until Saturday the 8th of June. It's then heading out on a UK tour. So I went to see the show on Thursday the 30th of May, and I went to a matinee performance which started at 2 o'clock, and I was kindly gifted my tickets by Leeds Playhouse to go and review the show. So the runtime for the show is 2 hours and 20 minutes, and that includes, I think it was a 15-minute interval. The age guidance for the show is 11 plus, and tickets for the show range from £15 to £40. So there was merch available for this show. They had t-shirts which were £25, pullovers which were £45, tote bags which were £15, mugs which were £12. They had a pocket mirror which was £12. They had friendship bracelets which were £10, pin badges which were £10, and magnets which were £5. And of course I picked up the magnet, which is just here, as I collect magnets, and this was £5. There's also programs. I was kindly gifted this one as I was reviewing the show, but you could purchase these. I think they were around £5. I couldn't see a price of them, but I think they were around £5 for the program, and I will show you this a little bit later. So like I said, this show is on in the Courtyard Theatre at Leeds Playhouse, which is the smaller theatre, and I was sat in the stalls. I was on row G, seat 1, and the view from that seat was excellent, had a fantastic view, and there was plenty of leg room, and I'd definitely sit in that seat again. So if you don't know anything about Here You Come Again, it's actually a jukebox musical which features music from Dolly Parton. So it has all her big hits in there, like 9 to 5, Jolene, and I Will Always Love You. The musical was created by Bruce Valanche, Gabriel Barr and Trisha Pelluccio, and it's been adapted for UK audiences by Jonathan Harvey. So going into this show, I didn't actually know what the story is about. I hadn't really looked into it. I sort of just thought it would be about Dolly's life, but it's not actually quite like that. It's actually set against the backdrop of the COVID-19 pandemic, and the main character is Kevin, and Kevin has had to move back to his parents' house after splitting up from his partner, and so he's sort of isolating out in his childhood room in his parents' attic, and this room is filled with all his old childhood memories. It's got all his old memorabilia up there from Dolly Parton. The walls are covered in Dolly Parton posters and also other bits from his childhood. So I saw an old Chucky doll. There was like a big yellow teapot house, and there was also loads of boxes filled with like papers and stuff, so it's full of old memories. So as Kevin is going through a bit of a hard time from the breakup, and he's sort of wondering what his place in the world is, his world actually ends up getting turned upside down when his idol Dolly Parton materializes in front of his eyes. Dolly tells Kevin that she only materializes for people who are really in need of her help, and that he is in need of her guidance. So throughout the musical, Kevin and Dolly embark on a journey of reflection and self-discovery. So through witty banter, heartfelt conversations and spirited musical numbers, Kevin comes to learn some valuable life lessons, and he rediscovers his sense of purpose under the watchful eyes of his idol Dolly. So I thought this musical was really funny. It's definitely a comedy. Some of my favourite scenes, one of my favourite scenes was where Kevin actually dressed up as Dolly, because in the past he had done a drag act where he used to dress up and lip sync to Dolly's songs. So he did a full musical number, which was really funny, and I really enjoyed that. There was another scene which I found really hilarious where Dolly was singing Jolene, and he sort of dressed up as Jolene. He had this red sort of fabric on his head, and he used this little fan to make the fabric flow, and it was just really funny. I really enjoyed that scene as well. I thought that was really good. So the set for this show was designed by Paul Willis, and he also designed the costumes as well. And the set was gorgeous. It obviously depicted the attic, the childhood attic where Kevin grew up, and like all attics, it's full of everyone dumps the junk in an attic, didn't they? So it was absolutely full of stuff. It was packed full of lots of stuff, boxes filled with papers and memorabilia and all sorts of stuff. There was a record player in one corner with all his old records and his vinyls of Dolly Parton songs. There was some of his childhood toys. I think I mentioned there was like a Chucky doll, there was a doll's house, there was this teapot house which I remember from back in the 80s. Lots of stuff all crammed in, and this attic was sort of like a self-sufficient little area. So it had like a little sink, and it had like a fridge and things up there. It had a window which had a ladder, because Kevin wasn't allowed to go in, because it was during the pandemic. He wasn't allowed to go in through his parents' house. He had to climb up a ladder to the attic to get in. So it had this window where he would climb up, and like I said, it was covered in posters of Dolly, and it sort of had like a little where the staircase would be that he couldn't go down, and he had a little winch which his parents would send him food and stuff up on this winch that he would pull up. So yeah, it was a really great set, really detailed, great attention to detail in the set, and I thought it was really, really good. It was a right feast for the eyes. You saw something different every time you looked at it, so I really enjoyed the set. It also actually folded out when it got to the end, so it looked like a concert stage, and they sort of did a number at the end, and a big Dolly sign came down. So I thought that was really good, how it folded out and you could just have this big stage area. So the costumes, like I said, were also designed by Paul Willis, and Dolly's costumes were beautiful, and sort of showed her different styles throughout her life, and they were really colourful and sparkly, and really enjoyed them. I thought they were really nice, and again very detailed. So during Kevin's conversations with Dolly, we discovered that he had moved to London because he wanted to be working comedy, wanted to be a comedian, but things didn't go too well, and he ended up working in a comedy bar. And at one point he was given the opportunity to perform at the comedy bar, but unfortunately something happened and his performance didn't go down well, and he's not had the courage to try again since. And Dolly tries to convince him that he needs to try again and not be so down on himself and try and make it work if that's what he wants to do. So the cast for this show were fantastic. I thought Stephen Webb's portrayal of Kevin was both endearing and relatable, and it really captured the character's wit and vulnerability. Trisha Paluccio, who played Dolly Parton, truly embodied the essence of Dolly. From her mannerisms, her voice, she just really embodied Dolly, and she was definitely channeling Dolly's charisma and charm, and she played the role with an infectious energy and authenticity. So here's probably a good point to show you the programme, and I can show you the cast biographies. Okay, so here is the programme. This is the front, and if we open it up, we have a little welcome note from the artistic director and chief executive of Leeds Playhouse. Then we have staff, the Leeds Theatre Trust Limited. We have thank yous, and then we have information on the show. So it says here it's on at Leeds Playhouse from Saturday the 11th of May to Saturday the 8th of June 2024. So we then have this page which is 10 fascinating facts about Dolly Parton. So we have some information on Dolly here. We then have an article which is a conversation with the writers of Here You Come Again. Then we have another article here, When Fantasy and Reality Intertwine, an interview with set and costume designer Paul Willis, and it does actually show you the concept art for Dolly Parton's costumes. As you can see, they're all absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love the costumes. I thought they were really, really beautiful. And then these are Kevin's costume, so this is what he usually wears, and then this is the costume he wears when he does his lip syncing to Dolly when he dresses up. So those are the costumes. Then here we have the cast list. So Dolly Parton is Trisha Paluccio, Kevin is Stephen Webb, backing vocals and understudy Kevin is Aidan Cutler, and backing vocalist and understudy Dolly is Charlotte Elizabeth York. Then we have the musicians listed here, production team and the creative team, and then we have the cast biographies. So like I said, we have Trisha Paluccio as Dolly Parton. It says she was born and raised on a farm in Modesto, California. Her Broadway credits include Fiddler on the Roof, The Green Bird and A View from the Bridge. She's also got some off-Broadway credits there. She's done some television work and some film work. Then have Stephen Webb, who played Kevin. So Stephen began his career 30 years ago by starring in Sam Mendes' production of Oliver. So since then he's appeared in a wide range of films, television and theatre. So his theatre credits include Chat Room / Citizenship at the National Theatre, I Bought My Hat Back, On the Shore of the Wide World, As Is at Trafalgar Studios, as well as many productions at the Lyric Hammersmith, including 7 shows in Sean Holmes's creative ensemble Secret Theatre. We then had Aidan Cutler, who is a backing vocalist and understudy for Kevin. His theatre credits include Mr. Poppy in Nativity the musical at the Bridge House Theatre, Now Change at the Old Joint Stock Theatre. He's also played Jacob Marley in A Christmas Carol. We then had Charlotte Elizabeth York, who is the background vocalist and understudy for Dolly. Her theatre credits include Swing, Kit the Luca cover, and Violetta cover in Pretty Woman, the musical at Savoy Theatre. Rachel in Frenzical UK Tour, and she played the fairy godmother in Mickey and the Magician in Disneyland Paris. That's some of her credits. We then have the musicians, biographies, and the creative team. And then we have the production credits, and that is the programme. So in summary, I truly enjoyed this musical. I thought it was fun and had a great story. I thought it weaved Dolly's songs into the narrative really well. It had a fantastic set, amazing cast, and I just thought the show was really heartwarming and uplifting. It had the fantastic soundtrack of Dolly Parton songs, and this is definitely a musical, even if you're not a big Dolly Parton fan, that you will really enjoy, and you will definitely leave the theatre with a big smile on your face, especially after the finale, which is fantastic, and it is like a mega mix of like all Dolly's songs, and it really, they go get you up on your feet and you're dancing and you just leave the theatre on a high. It was such a fun show and I really recommend it. In fact, my husband actually is going to go and see it tomorrow because I thought it was really good and I thought he would really enjoy it. So yeah, I really recommend it. I am giving the show 4 stars. And like I said, definitely recommend it if you can get to Leeds Playhouse to see it, do. If not, like I said, it is going to be on tour around the UK this year. So you will probably be able to catch it at a stop near you. So I will link down below where you can get tickets for the performances at Leeds Playhouse. I'll also link down below the show's official website, and it lists on there all the places that it will be touring to. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this little vlog and review video. If you do enjoy videos like this, do consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell, and you're notified as soon as any new videos go up. I have got quite a few shows booked in. I'm going to be going to see Burlesque very soon. I'm also going to be going to see Sister Act at Chester Story House, and later in the year I'll be going to see Heathers there as well. I'm hoping to be going and seeing Anne Juliet very soon in Manchester, and 101 Dalmatians. So there's going to be lots of videos coming up, so if you think you'd be interested in seeing any of those, like I said, subscribe, hit the notification bell and be notified as soon as they go up. So yeah, like I said, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do give it a like, don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.